morning students. Exercise number 10 here. Read the question. The light of frequency 7.2 into 10 to the power 14 Hz is incident on the metal surface. The electrons with the maximum speed 6 into 10 to the power 5 meter per second are ejected from the surface of the metal plate. We have to find out what is the threshold frequency of photo emission of electrons. What is the meaning of the question here? Let us consider there is a metal. Our intention is to emit an electron from the surface of the metal. That's what we use a radiation, and its frequency is equal to, he has given, that is 7.21 into 10 to the power of 14 Hz. They use the radiation, its frequency is equal to this much, and our intention is to emit an electron from the surface of the metal here. And whenever the electron is emitted from the surface of the metal, it is moving with certain speed. Means the velocity of that electron they are given, that is equal to 6 into 10 to the power of 5 meter per second. They use the radiation, its frequency is equal to this much. There is an emission of electron from the surface of the metal. After emission, the electron is moving with kinetic energy. The speed of the electron they are giving, that is v is equal to 6 into 10 to the power 5 meter per second. And what they ask, that is what is the threshold frequency of emission of the electron. The frequency of radiation they are given, this is 7.2. But in order to emit just electron from the surface of the metal, what is the minimum frequency needed to photoelectric emission? They are not asking the frequency. Generally, they are given the frequency of radiation. What we have to find out here? Threshold frequency. Threshold frequency in the sense, what is the minimum frequency required just to start the emission of the electron? That's what you have to find out. Means you need to find out that is threshold frequency, that is V naught value. Here the data he has given, by using that one, we know that kinetic energy is equal to 1 by 2 mv square is there, because the question is regarding electron. Means we know that the mass of the electron and velocity he has given, and first we have to find out the kinetic energy, because we know that photoelectric equation, that is E is equal to work function plus kinetic energy. Here E can be written as h into nu. H value we know, frequency value we know that one, and this is equal to pi naught value can be obtained by h into nu naught plus kinetic energy. Here all the values are known. H is known, nu is known, again h, but nu naught we have to find out. That is the question. And here kinetic value, kinetic energy value we don't know. That's what, by using this relation we have to find out the kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is equal to 1 by 2 as it is. The electron means mass of the electron you know very well, that is standard value 9.1 into 10 to the power of minus 31, and velocity they are given, that is 6 into 10 to the power of 5. And you calculate kinetic energy of electron, and you are getting the answer as, that is kinetic energy is equal to 163.8 into 10 to the power of minus 21 joule. This is kinetic energy. By using this relation or by using this value, you have to substitute the value of kinetic energy here and find out the value of threshold frequency. That is, this relation can be written as h nu is equal to h nu naught plus kinetic energy, and here h nu minus h nu naught or minus kinetic energy is equal to h nu naught is equal to kinetic energy. Take h common here, nu minus nu naught, this is equal to kinetic energy, and nu minus nu naught is equal to kinetic energy divided by Planck's constant. Kinetic energy you already found out that value, just substitute 163.8 into 10 to the power of minus 21 divided by 6.626 into 10 to the power of minus 34 joule second. Then nu minus nu naught becomes, you have to find out this value. This is, the value should be 2.47 into 10 to the power of 14. Next, mu naught can be written as, that is 2.47 into 10 to the power of 14, and this one becomes minus, and this is plus new value they have given. Substitute nu naught is equal to nu minus 2.47 into 10 to the power 14. Nu naught is equal to, that is 7.21 into 10 to the power of 14 minus 2.47 into 10 to the power of 14, and you are getting the answer is equal to, that is 4.74 into 10 to the power of 14. This is threshold frequency. In order to initiate or in order to start just emission of the electron from the surface of the metal, this radiation minimum it should have 4.74 into 10 to the power 14 Hz. If the frequency of this radiation is just below the value of 4.74, then there is no emission of the electron is taking place. In order to produce a photoelectric effect, minimum this much frequency that the radiation should have. This is stopping potential. This is exercise number 11. I read the question. The light of wavelength that we have given 488 nanometer is produced by one of the laser. That laser is made by the gas that is called as the argon gas, and which is used in the photoelectric emission. When the light from this laser or when the light from this spectral line is nothing but this is the radiation which is emitted by the laser light is incident on the emitter in the sense this is cathode plate or the metal which are going to use it for photoelectric emission. That metal is called as emitter plate. The stopping potential of photoelectrons is 0.38 volt. What you have to find out here? Find the work function of the material from which the emitter is made. Let us consider there is a laser. This laser is made by the gas as argon. There are different types of laser, and this one is made up of argon gas. And whenever the light is emitting from this laser, and its wavelength he has given, that is 488 nanometer. And this light is incident on the metal surface, and whenever this laser light is incident on the metal surface, there is an emission of electron from the metal is taking place. Means there is a photoelectric emission is taking place. But whenever electron is emitting from the surface of the metal, in order to stop this emission of electron from the surface of the metal, how much potential we have to apply to the anode plate? Let us consider this is a cathode plate, this is the anode plate. Whenever the light is incident on the cathode plate or emitter plate, the electron is emitting from this plate, and in order to stop this ejection of the electron from the surface of the cathode, we are going to apply some negative potential from the battery to anode plate, that is 0.38 volt. That is stopping potential, or else you can call it as a negative potential given to the anode plate in order to stop the emission of the electron from the cathode. How much they are using? That is 0.38 volt. And find the work function of the material from which the emitter is made. Let us consider this is the cathode. The electrons are emitting from the cathode here. And in order to emit the electron from this cathode material, how much energy is required for the ejection of the electron? Means in order to produce a photoelectric effect or in order to emit the electron from surface of this metal, the minimum work has to be done by the electron in order to emit from the surface of the metal. How much that work is needed for the electron? That is nothing but a work function. As you know very well, definition of work function, that is minimum energy required by the electron just to come out from the surface of the metal. How much minimum energy is required by this electron just to eject from the metal surface? That energy we have to find out. That energy we are going to call it as a work function. Means phi naught value we have to find out. You know the variable this equation, T is equal to phi naught plus A is there. And let us consider phi naught value Pu we have to find out this one, and E can be written as E is equal to phi naught can be written as, or just take it as a phi naught plus kinetic energy in terms of stopping potential. Kinetic energy in terms of stopping potential it can be written as EV naught. Charge of electric particle that is electron into the stopping potential, that is V naught. If you multiply this one, the kinetic energy of this emitting electron we can find out. Replace kinetic energy it as EV naught, and here E minus EV naught is equal to phi naught. By using this relation, you have to find out the phi naught value. And here, from data, stopping potential he has given. That is V naught is equal to, he has given that value is 0.38 volt. First, we have to convert this stopping potential in terms of electron volt. How to convert this one? Just dividing by the number as 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 90 electron volt. And this is conversion of stopping potential in terms of electron volt. Next, use this one. Phi naught is equal to E can be written as h nu minus EV naught. And here new value we don't know, that is the frequency of this spectral line. That's why we can convert this one as in terms of lambda value. Phi naught is equal to h as it is. Nu can be written as C divided by lambda minus EV naught. And here substitute all the values. This is in electron volt, but this is in, if you multiply h value, speed value, and wavelength of the light, you are getting the answer in terms of Joule. But this value is in terms of electron volt, but this is in Joule. Means Planck's constant into speed of light divided by wavelength of the light. If you count out this answer, you are getting the energy value in terms of Joule. That's why we have to convert this also in terms of electron volt. Phi naught is equal to, convert this one from Joule to electron volt. From Joule to electron volt, that is phi naught is equal to hc divided by lambda into 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 minus, here charge of the electron we know very well, that is 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19, and V naught value here is there. We converted in terms of electron volt, that is 0.38 divided by 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 90. And calculator value, you are getting the phi naught value is equal to, that is 6.626 into 10 to the power minus 34 into C value 3 into 10 to the power 8 divided by lambda value they are given, that is 488 nanometer. 488 into 10 to the power minus 9 into 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19, and these are getting cancelled, and minus 0.38, and find out the value. This hc by lambda into 1.6, we are getting the answer as, that is that one, we are getting the answer as, that is in terms of 2 point, the final answer you are getting 2.12 electron volt. This is the final answer. Just you can simplify this one, and you are getting the work function of this metal is equal to 2.12 electron volt. Means, what is the meaning of this one? Here, in order to take the electron just from the metal surface, the minimum energy required by the electron is 2.12 electron. And here exercise so read the question, calculate first one momentum of electron, and second one de Broglie wavelength of an electron which is exerted through a potential difference of 56 volt. Here momentum of electron, first we have to find out the momentum. It means that p value we have to find out. And next one we have to find out, that is de Broglie wavelength, that is lambda value. Lambda value of electron. You know very well there is a matter waves. Let us consider this is a cathode plate and this is an anode plate, and I am connecting this one to a battery, and this one is minus and this is plus. Battery plus, battery minus. I am connected. This is emitter plate, or you can call it as a cathode plate, and this is an anode plate, or else you can call it as collector plate. Whenever the light is incident on the metal surface, suddenly there is an emission of electron from the cathode is taking place. These emitted electrons are moving from cathode towards the anode plate. As you know very well what you mean by matter waves here. Whenever the electron is accelerating, means they are given one value. This is 56 volt. What is the meaning of this one here? The potential difference between these two plates, that is V0 is equal to 56 volt. That is given. Means this is the potential difference created by the electrical device, that is called as a battery meter. In between these two plates, there is a potential difference is there, that is 56 volt. That is produced by this battery. Light is just incident on the metal surface. At the moment electron is emitting from the cathode plate, whenever this ejected electron start moving from this point to this plate, then this electron is moving in the form of waves. Whenever we are seeing this phenomena, we are visualizing the electron is moving in a straight line, but actually electron is not moving in a straight line. But whenever, if you observe very carefully, for example through the electron microscope, the electron is moving, but its path is not exactly a straight line. Whenever you are clearly observing, there is some variations are there. What are those variations? If you observe or if you zoom in, you are seeing the form of waves. Means the path of electron, you are visualizing these are waves. These waves associated with the particle, those waves are called as de Broglie waves, and the wavelength of those waves is called as de Broglie wavelength. Means whenever the particle associated with a certain kind of waves, those waves are called as matter waves, and wavelength of those waves is called as a de Broglie wavelength. And you have to find out the de Broglie wavelength of the electron. And let us consider, we know that there is a standard formula. The momentum of electron, whenever it is accelerating through a potential difference V0, the momentum of that particle can be calculated by using the formula, that is 2m eV0. Here this is mass of electron, charge of electron, the potential difference created in between those two plates. That one he has given, that is P is equal to, just substitute 2 into mass of electron 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31. Charge of electron is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 into potential difference he has given, that is 56 volt, and calculate the value, and you are getting the answer as, that is 14 into 10 to the power of minus 25 kg meter per second. This is assignment of momentum. And next one, B. What you have to find out? De Broglie wavelength. Whenever the electron is moving in the form of waves, consider only one wave. And what is the wavelength of that de Broglie wave? You can find out. That is why we are calling it as a de Broglie wavelength. There is a formula, lambda is equal to h by p here, and h 6.626 into 10 to the power of minus 34 joule second divided by p, you already found out here. Substitute 14 to 10 to the power of minus 25, and after calculation you are getting the answer. The lambda is equal to 0.163 into 10 to the power of minus 9 meter, and remove the scientific notation. You can also be written as 0.163 nanometer. What is the meaning of this one? Whenever the electron is moving in the form of waves, the wavelength of one wave, that is equal to 0.163 nanometer. This is possible. And next exercise 11 point. Exercise number 30. Read the question. There are three questions are there regarding electron. First one, we have to find out the momentum of the electron. Next one, speed of the electron. And third one, d Broglie wavelength of the electron. And that electron is moving with a kinetic energy that is equal to 124 electron volt. Yes, even regarding electron, whenever the electron is moving from one point to another point, it is moving in the form of waves. Those waves are called as the de Broglie waves or matter waves. And the wavelength of that matter waves you have to find out, and the speed and the momentum. These three physical quantities you have to find out regarding electron. And this moving electron having a kinetic energy is equal to 120 electron volt. This value we are given. First one you have to find out, that is momentum indicated as P. You know very well the same formula that we used in the previous problem, that is P is equal to root of 2m EV naught. 2m EV naught. Substitute P is equal to root of 2 into electron mass 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31. Charge of electron, that is 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19. And V naught and kinetic energy. The total kinetic energy he has given, that is the kinetic energy. We know that the kinetic energy in terms of stopping potential we can write it as EV naught. EV naught value directly he has given, that is 120 electron volt. This can be written as P is equal to root of 2 into 9.1 into 10 to the power of minus 34 into 120, and E is given, that is 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 volt. And calculate, you are getting the answer is equal to, that is 5.9 into 10 to the power of minus 24 kg meter per second. This is the first answer. And what is second one we have to find out? That is speed. Speed is nothing but velocity of the electron. You know very well the general classical formula, that is kinetic energy is equal to 1 by 2 mv square is there. mv square. V value we have to find out kinetic energy, that is he has given, that is 120 electron volt. 2 cross multiply this side, 2 divided by mass, this is equal to V square. Squaring on both sides, then you are getting V is equal to root of 2 into 120, and convert this is electron volt to volt, that is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 90 divided by mass of electron 9.1 into 10 to the power of minus 31, and calculate the value. Velocity you are getting the answer as, that is 6.4 into 10 to the power of 6 meter per second. And this is velocity of electron. And what is third one? Third one, that is de Broglie wavelength you have to find out. De Broglie wavelength, that is the standard formula, lambda is equal to h divided by p, that is 6.626 into 10 to the power of minus 34 joule second divided by moment you already calculated, that is 5.9 into 10 to the power of minus 34 kg meter per second. Check the value lambda you are getting, that is 0.112 into 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. Or else remove the scientific notation, you can write it as 0.112 nanometer. This is whenever the electron is moving, these waves are called as a de Broglie waves or matter waves. The wavelength of one wave, that is 0.112 nanometer, and the momentum of that electron, that is 5.9 into 10 to the power minus 24 kg meter per second. And whenever this electron is moving in the form of waves, the speed of that electron is 6.4 into 10 to the power 6 meter per second.